Yeah, less than ideal, but we're not here to make excuses. We're here to get in the experience of being in the Concachampions Cup, and we thought if we've waited 5 years to get into this competition, we're going to go and play in it. And I wanted the players to be brave, and there's certainly things that we can learn from it. Well, I mean, the difference is we're playing university sides that aren't even in season as our preparations, and they're playing MLS sides and Flamengos and teams like that. So a lot different, but like I said, no excuses. I thought I don't often say this after a loss, but I actually really enjoyed that massively because I think we started 8 out of 11 Canadians today, and I think that's great. I think we're the most northernest club here in North America, actually in all of CONCACAF. So we know what that is. We have to be creative with our preparations, but we've also now got 2 months before the CPL season, so we have to plan. And we don't have an MLS budget, so we have to be creative. And the first step was getting here. Second step is experiencing it and learning from it, and the third step is to return. Yeah, listen, I think I don't think it was a 3-0 game. I think between both boxes, I think we matched up with them very, very well. I think they probably defended better in theirs and they finished better in ours, and that's the difference. But when you got players like Facundo Torres and Maguire, that makes a lot different. I think they earn a vast amount than our whole salary cap put together. But that's football. We competed and we showed great moments. Yeah, we could have. I said we could have set up in a 5-4-1 or 4-5-1 block, but we need to work on our pressing and we need to work on our triggers. We haven't had that. So we got to use these games to say that's one of the best teams in North America, and they'll probably have a good run in the MLS this year. So why not give them the best we've got and see where we match up? And I think that's the experience we're trying to take from it. And I said, I look at their goals. I mean, I think we can learn on defensive transition. They're quick, but I said it's a different game when we go down to theirs. And again, we'll use it as an experience and try and put our best foot forward. Well, I mean, we knew, again, we've done our studying. You can do as much as you're studying as you want, but there's a difference between action and reaction. And I think because of where we are in our season, we don't get those reaction speeds as quick as we'd like to. And then when you got Angulo, who's a terrific player and very pacey, he causes trouble. They've got a lot of DPs in that front line, right? And I think that's where they're going to hurt you. But for the most part, I thought we weathered their storm quite well. It was just when they have their chance, they took it. And that's the difference in our qualities. Yeah, those moments of that game, I thought we're going to be a fun team to watch this year. The way we were trying to play and move it between half spaces and attack them, get facing forwards, I thought that was good. Always in these details, the final action is the last thing to come in. And look, it took us a bit of rhythm even in the CPL season last year to get into those final pieces. We haven't had nearly enough games to prepare for it, but I was excited with what I saw. And especially at halftime, I asked the boys what they were waiting for. I said, this is it. It's right in front of you. I just wanted to see that identity that we're known for. And I thought second half we did. I mean, they've caught us with the transition and hit a bar on another one. But aside from that, we had the better moments. And that's what we'll build from. Yeah, it's in our DNA. I think we are better when we're facing forwards. I think what we can learn, two things really: defensive transition. I think that's where they were a bit better than us, and our final act in their box and around their box. I think that's where we can be a little bit better. But I thought Maya Bevan coming off the bench, I thought was really terrific today. I thought Toby Washewski for his debut for the club was smashing. I thought Sergio Camargo had one of his better games for us. And, we haven't had a ton of lead in on it. So there was a lot of good performances, but we're going to go there and take it as an experience of playing a top team. But they also play Saturday, so you don't know. They may say the ties won and lost, but stranger things have happened in football. We did, and I think that's it. And we talked to Moosey there, we got in a really good position. And I think that's probably the naivety of our lads and the cuteness of theirs, where I think Moosey goes down, he wins a penalty, it's a different game. But these are the experiences, and we're looking at him going, that's the type of thing. Is Moosey's great when he gets you into those pockets. Same with Sergio. And look, again, we can sit here wishing that we had the chances. We did have some half chances. Difference was we didn't quite have the final act on it, but that'll come. And that's what we needed to see, is these signs. And it's up for us as a coaching staff to keep building on these and not try to rebuild. Yeah, can't make any new signings and bring in Usain Bolt to Mark Angulo, but we can certainly work on ways in which to nullify the spaces he works in. I mean, those guys have got quality, and that's what the difference is they'll pop it around quite quickly. And that's when I talked about that. We got to have the action before, not the reaction to, because if we react to situations, they want that. But yeah, like I said, these are lessons learned, and that's why we're in this competition. We need to learn what it takes to be able to compete under budget against a terrific side like that. And all credit to them. They've given us some lessons today.